Those of you who don't know me, my name's Casey Recupero. I have the pleasure of being one of your hosts this evening. I'm the Executive Director of Europe here in Boston, and I'll share in a moment really why we've kind of taken the opportunity to pull this group together before the main event upstairs, and we're so excited that you're all here. But first, I really want to hear from one of the kind of all-stars of the event, and that's Naomi Hatfield.
Hello, everybody. Everybody can hear me good? Okay. I'm going to start off with a little speech. So, once upon a time, there was a determined young woman who wanted more than anything to be independent. This young woman is me, Naomi Hatfield. I was broken like the home I grew up in. And living from place to place from age 16 wasn't easy. I needed a place of my own. After graduating high school, I started working 2 jobs, but even 2 paychecks weren't enough to survive. I wanted more, but I had no degree, no money for college, and no way of getting there. Watching my older sister, Hannah Rose, a year of graduate, go through her internship convinced me to apply. I thought it would be easy, but I had no idea. Staying accountable was a struggle, and I almost fired myself my first 6 months during Year Up. I wasn't accustomed to the feedback culture, so Feedback Fridays were the worst. My classmates told me I was too loud. Can you imagine me? And they told me I needed to control my emotions. But what did they know about me? They weren't experts. Although what they had told me I had heard from others before outside of Europe, and it finally clicked that everybody couldn't be wrong. I needed to make a change. I was now aware of my growth areas, and I was worried about my internship at the Bank of New York Mellon. Would my personality fit in a professional setting? Would I need to change who I was? Would I even make it to see this day? My supervisors, co-workers, and especially Angela Hughes, an account manager, gave me meaningful feedback. They challenged me to make this opportunity the best. They encouraged me to network, which was my biggest fear. I had now become aware that I used slang when I spoke, and I was also afraid that when I met people, they would think I was uneducated and didn't belong in a professional setting. But I said, I had already gotten my feet wet, so now it was time to go swimming, and I dove right in. Understanding and applying the value of feedback also earned me the additional responsibility of handling client relationships. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it feels good knowing that not a friend and not a family, a client could actually trust you with millions of dollars. During my 5 months at BNY Mellon, I met some of the most amazing people. Talk about building a network. I met the vice president of the bank at a holiday party. And I never thought I'd meet the vice president of anything. I asked for his business card and, well, he gave it to me. From Europe, I learned how to introduce myself to people and then reach out with a thank you email after. I learned that executives from companies actually wanted to help me, even though they didn't have to. Using this skill has also helped me reconnect with my family. And now that I know how to build relationships, I'm very excited to see the opportunities that I can build for myself. And even though things haven't been perfect with my family, these past holidays brought nothing but smiles. And I haven't seen that in a long time. When I first read about Europe on a piece of paper, all the things that they could offer me seemed great. But the paper never told me the other things I would gain, like a phenomenal internship experience, the confidence to be in a workplace, and most importantly, self-awareness. This is my most important skill, and it will be with me for the rest of my life. Nobody can ever take these things away from me. When I have children someday, they will have opportunities I never had growing up. 2011 was the year I transitioned from a larva to the beautiful butterfly you see in front of you today. So, if you see a butterfly on a warm summer day, think of me, Naomi. Europe has given me the opportunity to soar the skies. Now watch me spread my wings and take off. My journey is truly just beginning.
Thank you so much, Naomi. It's hard to imagine anyone without you as well. I mean, retain those emotions. Thank you, Naomi, for